delete something. Oops, I just completely exited out of my Discord. Hold on, let me pull this back up. Unless if they delete something, it also deletes, since I'm technically following. Oh, well, that didn't get updated either. Send. Back. Okay, yeah, no, it didn't send it. Okay, so serene rate on Asterisk 10%, and it changed to 10%. So like it didn't change, which I stated when we went over that it's weird because usually if something doesn't change, they don't usually put it in there, but they put it in there. Celestial rate, breezed rate, and nova rate all went from 10 to 8. But serene stayed at 10. Asterisk rate went from 10 to 15. Asterisk multiplier went from 8.7 to 9.6. And control went from 0.2 to 0.3 when they buffed asterisk. Right, and see the thing is with the wikis, like I always tell everybody, wikis are a good source for just like a generalized idea, but it's not necessarily a like take it as like God's word. Like, cause there's typos, there's errors. Like for instance, you just said it doesn't even mention serene, but obviously it does serene. And so it's not always 100% accurate. So I like to look at wikis as an overall idea to get, a generalized idea, but I take it with a grain of salt and I do other research as well. But a wiki is made up by a bunch of fans and random people that put in, things that are based off the personal experience or what they think has happened or what they're dealing with. Like, it's not always 100% accurate in any way, shape, or form. Oh, nice. Congratulations with the 10K catches. That's insane. Hello, in need. Well, even the official wiki, while the devs are technically on there, it's still a fan-based wiki, which, like I even pointed out, because when they click in there, they've had 13 new errors that needed to be redone for I don't know how long. And like the guy, so I read this off a while back ago, and I'm not sure where this post is. But like this guy said, he goes, I want to also further add that harassing staff with wiki things not being up to date, because there's a lot of things that are out of date and not current, because it doesn't help. I mean, their job is difficult too, especially with a game like this that changes every 2 seconds and they're expected to keep up with that is insane. So it's not like a normal game where, your base of your game stays consistent and doesn't change. And they're just adding new things to the current, like the new updates to things. This game there is no consistency anymore, and every single thing is changing that you may have once known. Nothing is the same. So their job is harder than what most people's jobs when it comes to a normal wiki would be. But yeah, it's no wonder shit isn't up to fucking date. But he goes, to keep things up to date with results and consequences, I do not want to deal with this shit where you guys keep complaining when we're trying to get that info out to you guys. As we don't even get paid for this stuff, many of us have it have our IRL commitments. I am not tolerating this shit anymore. Risk a mute up or a ban, depending on the severity. Thanks to everyone who is being patient. Which I love that statement that he said. It is absolutely to a degree accurate. But I mean, even with that states there's a lot of things in that wiki that right now is not accurate. But they've got a lot of things to do. And again, they have IRL lives. They're not getting paid for this. This is not their job, their sole job.
Yeah, they're not even always keeping up with their actual jobs. They're not about
Right?
to keep. No, no, they're not always. They're not about to be. Rightfully so. They're not going to keep a wiki up to date always. It's not part of their jobs. It's sort of neat that some of them take the time to put stuff in there, but a wiki's almost never done. And what would be nice if they just created their own official website, had all the correct information in it, but they're never going to do that either.
No. Mm-mm.
Like most games, especially most MMO games.
Right. Mm-hmm. 100%. But and it's funny though, because even when you know, like, if you look and watch through here, you can see somebody add or put in something that isn't actually even correct. No one of the actual devs or anything like that, you don't actually see them correct it. Like, but it also doesn't help. Like I said, it doesn't help that they keep changing the game consistently, which is not a normal thing in a game. It doesn't help that they also keep changing things under the table without actually putting it in the changelog. So there's a lot of weird, shady shit that happens with this game that is very unnormal.
Yeah, it's a clusterfuck of shit, really.
I mean, it
That's
matches the Discord, right? So there's
yeah.
that. I don't think I have so far seen anything that they do that isn't a clusterfuck of shit at this point.
Yeah.
Like it seemed pretty solid for the
When we
most
very
part
first joined,
when we first started, and then it just went vastly
progressively
downhill.
went down. Yeah, this is progressively and quickly downhill.
Mhm. Mhm. Like, and I'm not talking necessarily about the outrageous like money, whatever things like that per se. But like all the rods and the mutations and the multipliers and the chance rates, everything seemed to work properly. That doesn't even work really at all anymore.
Yeah,
And then just more and 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 more bugs. It's like the whole game doesn't really work anymore. So again, it goes back to, are they actively trying to kill their game? Because if
Present.
so, they're well on their way. So other than that, how is your New Year's going? Hopefully it's going good. Also, Buzz, did your little one enjoy seeing the fireworks? So Cloud woke up briefly, long enough to rejoin the game, and is still over there kind of asleep. He's like, it's not even 4th of July, right? That's cute. I miss when mine was that little. I really do. Seventeen, 15, and 7. Yes, mine's gonna be almost 14, and January she'll be 14. So yeah, it's like time flies. Lots of people sitting there talking about fireworks, and I was sitting there all day today. I'm like, I don't. We've never done fireworks on New Year's, nor have I ever. I don't think seen fireworks on New Year's, like around where I live. I don't really know anybody who does fireworks for it, so it's not a common thing here.
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, occasionally there'll be some people who do, and it's usually like if they happen to have had some left over from Fourth of July.
Right. But even with that, like, nobody really shoots them off. Like, now people will be shooting them off all week long before and after the 4th here, but never
Yeah.
around New Year's.